There's a particular kind of quiet that fills a house in the final minutes before you leave it, not empty, but full, in its own way, full of everything you're about to leave behind for a little while. The smell of the kitchen, the specific creak of the third stair, the way morning light falls across the living room floor at this exact hour. I walk slowly through the rooms one last time, not because I need to, but because it feels right. In the living room, I straighten a cushion that doesn't need straightening. I check that the stove is off, though I already know it is. I water the plant by the window, its leaves tilting gently as the water settles into the soil. Small tasks like these are less about necessity and more about saying goodbye, a way of touching each part of home before stepping away from it. I put on my shoes by the door, sitting on the small bench that's always been there, lacing them slowly. My jacket hangs on the hook beside me, and I pull it on, feeling its familiar weight settle over my shoulders. I glance at my suitcase, my bag, my phone, everything accounted for. Before I open the door, I pause. I take one long breath, the kind that fills your chest fully and holds there for a moment before releasing. The house is warm and smells faintly of the tea I made earlier. I look around once more, memorizing the stillness of it, the way the early light falls in long, golden lines across the floor. Then I open the door. The morning air meets me immediately, cool, crisp, carrying the scent of dew covered grass and something faintly like distant rain, though the sky above is clear. I step outside, and the door clicks shut behind me with a soft, final sound. I lock it, testing the handle once, then again out of habit. My suitcase wheels hum quietly against the pavement as I walk toward the car, the sound steady and rhythmic, almost like a heartbeat. Birds are more active now, calling to each other from the trees lining the street. Somewhere, a sprinkler system clicks on, sending a fine mist arcing over a neighbor's lawn. The world continues its early rhythms, indifferent and comforting all at once. I load my suitcase into the trunk, feeling its weight settle with a soft thud. The car door opens with a familiar creak, and I slide into the driver's seat, the leather cool beneath me. I sit for just a second before starting the engine, hands resting lightly on the wheel, taking in this last quiet moment before the journey truly begins. Then I turn the key, and the engine hums softly to life. The streets are still mostly empty as I pull away from the curb. My neighborhood passes by slowly, familiar houses with their curtains still drawn, a paper boy pedaling his bike down the sidewalk, tossing rolled newspapers with practiced ease. I roll the window down just slightly, letting the cool morning air drift in, carrying with it the scent of fresh cut grass and asphalt still damp from the night before. The radio is off. I don't need it right now. Instead, I let the small sounds of the world fill the car, the low whir of tires against pavement, the occasional chirp of birds as I pass beneath overhanging trees, the gentle rhythm of the turn signal as I approach the main road. As I merge onto the highway, the sun finally breaks over the horizon, spilling gold light across the asphalt ahead of me. It catches on the hood of the car, on the mirrors, on the dew still clinging to the grass along the roadside. For a few minutes, the whole world seems to glow, painted in soft amber and rose. I glance at it through the windshield, letting myself enjoy the quiet beauty of it, even as the car carries me steadily forward. Traffic is light this early. A few other cars share the road with me. Someone in a delivery van, another in dress clothes, likely heading to an early shift somewhere. We pass each other in comfortable anonymity, each of us carrying our own quiet mornings forward into the day. The road curves gently through a stretch of trees, their leaves rustling faintly in the breeze, before opening up again into flatter land dotted with billboards and gas stations slowly waking up for the day. I pass a small diner with its lights just turning on, a cook visible through the window flipping something on a grill. I pass a park where a lone figure jogs along a path, breath visible in small white clouds in the cool air. Every few minutes, a highway sign appears, counting down the distance. Airport, 12 miles. Airport, 8 miles. Airport, 5 miles. Each one marks the steady closing of distance between home and departure, between the quiet stillness of morning and the busier rhythm that waits ahead. I keep both hands on the wheel, relaxed, my mind drifting easily between thoughts. What I've packed, what I might have,